Hey everyone, it's Failed Shot back out in another video, and we're going to be going over the new bonus rewards for the Garrell event. It is pretty awesome, to be honest, and we previously had the XP Jelly and Gold, we've had the Gear Charms, and now we have Ability Crystals. And so we're going to be going over the value, how to get them, and what stages they're on, and everything like that. So if you do enjoy these updates and all this content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into the Fire Slam event here. And you can see here, similar to the previous bonus rewards, the first 4 stages do not have bonus rewards. However, once you get to stage 5, you start unlocking these bonus rewards. And you can see here, we're going to get all of the different affinity ability crystals in the stage 5 up to stage 9 dungeons. Now, it is nice that stage 9 and stage 8 are the light and dark. Most people will not be farming for those. But the fact that they have the wood, fire, and water ones here is actually going to be accessible to the earlier game players, and this is where it really comes in handy. Now, I think this is viable for both early, mid, and late game players, depending on how you want to plan your resources out, but definitely worth farming in my opinion. And we'll go over all the value in just a second here. But again, if you are having trouble, go ahead and join the Discord in the link in the description down below. Add friend, there's a chat there, you can go ahead and tag me, and I will be happy to let you use my Cyrus or anything if you need help with any of these dungeons. Let's go ahead and head over the spreadsheet and give you the value of all of these stages. So here we are, we're at the spreadsheet, and for those of you that have not seen my previous videos, this is attached to my XP Jelly calculator. It's in the description down below. For any of you who are having trouble finding it, it's just in a tab in the bottom here, and you can go ahead and click on the one. It should be right behind me, right there. And it just says Garrell event value. You can go ahead and click on that and you'll find this sheet. Now we have buff rewards 1, 2, and now we're on 3. And this is based on per 100 energy because I'm basing it off of 10 runs. And we're going to be averaging all that out. And we're going to calculate the XP Jelly, the Gold, and the Ability Crystals. Now, you cannot get Elite or Blue Ability Crystals from the event, so we're only going to be using the Epic and Legendary. And so the most similar comparison to that is going to be Stage 9 Dungeons, because they hardly drop Blue Ability Crystals. It's completely negligible. The value that it's going to add of like 1 to 2 or 10 per 10 run, it is less than like 0.01 of a diamond. So it's completely negligible. So we're going to be comparing it to Stage 9 Dungeons here. And you can see here, we're also getting the Jadelit Shards, and we're getting about 71. This is based on about a couple hundred runs. I just assumed that all of these are going to be the same. So it's about 71 purple and about 5.5 legendary ability crystals per 10 run. This is actually really good. On top of that, we're getting quite a bit of XP Jelly and quite a bit of gold. And on top of that, we're getting the Jadelit Shards. Now, for those of you that have not seen my previous videos on this event, I will go ahead and put it at the end of this video, a link to it, but these Jadelit Shards are most optimally used for advanced gear charms. Now, many of you have already been farming those advanced gear charms, so perhaps you don't need any more, but I would still suggest that you spend them on the advanced gear charms. So that's what I've calculated here for in regards to diamond value. And you can see here that the diamond value per energy when you start farming these middle 3 stages, or the first 3 stages, is about 1.7 to 1.75 to about 1.78, which is quite good. And then you can compare that to Stage 9 Dungeons here. You can see here that we're actually getting less XP Jelly, a little bit less gold. These are not huge amounts in regards to comparing it to events. But we're also getting a lot less purple and a little bit less legendary ability crystals. We're still getting about 1.5 less from Stage 9 farming and about 30 purple less than farming Stage 9. And so you can see here the diamond value per energy is 0.54 because the ability crystals are actually not worth that much. A lot of the value that comes out of this event is from those advanced gear charms on top of the expanded drop rates for ability crystals. So it is vastly better to farm the event over the Stage 9 dungeons if you need any sort of ability crystals above blue. If you do only need the elite ability crystals, go ahead and farm your Stage 4 of dungeons, whatever. But if you need epic, if you need legendary, go ahead and farm the event. Now, is this worth farming for everyone? I would say, first off, early game players are massively benefited from this, as well as early mid game players. You still have those legendaries to ability out, because oftentimes, like myself, I do not level up my legendaries abilities until way farther into the game because it's so many runs in a Stage 9 dungeon. Now, that being said, even for those early late game to late game players, stocking up by doing stage 9 dungeons is not a bad idea at all. And the reason for that is since you're getting almost triple, actually more than triple in regards to the diamond value, and almost double the amount of ability crystals that you're getting from stage 9 dungeons, this will save you a lot of value in the end when you're going to go ahead and perhaps summon a legendary. So maybe farming a full skill set, which means 9 abilities, so 90 legendary, and also 450 purple ability crystals per affinity. Perhaps that would be useful for you, but it doesn't necessarily benefit you to continuously farm this event like it does Gear Charms, because there's only so many characters you actually want to ability out and actually use, whereas Gear Charms literally can be used on any character in regards to the gear that you want to run them on. So I don't think this is as farmable as the previous event or even the XP Jelly event. However, it is very, very good in its niche, which is power leveling you through those ability crystal dungeons. So hopefully this was informational and helpful for you all to determine whether or not you want to farm. If you do want to check out all my other evaluations on the event, go ahead and click on the video in the middle of the screen here. I'll leave that there to give you the full breakdown of the shop and the event entirety. And that will be it for this video, and I will see you for the next one.